Hello, my name is Kevin and welcome to the Love Decanters channel. So, yes, I've been loaned some catalogues by Basil Loveridge from Basil Loveridge's Glass Restoration, and I've loaded them into Facebook, and I thought I would share that with you. I do have more, and I am going to be getting more. Here you got a little example of what I've loaned. Anyway, yeah, so I've scanned those in, loaded them into various Facebook groups, and I thought I'd show you what I've done. Also, there is another Facebook group where someone else has loaded some stuff, and it's really good information about Murano Catalog. It's American import catalogues for Murano. So, yeah, and it's really nice because there's lots of stuff in there that I've seen out and about, so I know it's very relevant to say, yeah, this is definitely Murano and not Bohemian or Chinese or whatever it is that's copying it at the moment. So, yeah. So, with that said, let's get on with the video. So, the first Facebook group I'm going to start with is a Whitefriars Glass Collectors group. You have to look in the files section. So, yeah, I mean, it's here for now on the front where I've just loaded it, but if you want to go to the file section, because otherwise people will start loading things in the front and it will start looking like this. Yeah, and this is true of all of them. So you go to the file section and you'll see the files I've loaded here, and I've loaded 6 because there were 160 odd photographs, and what I was looking at was actually photocopies of the photographs, and I've scanned those. So they're not fantastic quality. And they're from 1957. So you can actually see, if you go to the whitefriarsglassworks.com website, you can actually see the Whitefriars catalogue for 1957. He's got like loads in here, but yeah. So it's got it all here, but what my stuff is, this is it, is stuff from the catalogue and a few extras. I'm not sure that's in the catalogue. Let me see if I can scroll down and show you something that's not in the catalogue. Dun, dun, dun. I think these are all in the catalogue. I think these are. Let's see, there is something. I'm sure there is something on here. You can see why I don't think these are on the catalogue. These look a bit like Waterford Hibernia pattern. There is some stuff in here. There's some stuff that's... Oh no, that's the end. But yeah, there is definitely stuff in here that's not in the catalogue. I think it was in the last one when I actually... If I go to 5, I'm sure I'll find something then. This is how you download it, by the way. Let's open this one, because there's a few custom things in here. Let's scroll through this one. Not sure that's in the catalogue. Not sure that's in the catalogue. There's definitely some stuff in here that's not in the catalogue. Yeah, I don't think there's quite a lot of these fishy vases, and I don't think there's a couple of them in the catalogue, but there's a whole pile of them in here. These are not in the catalogue. This is a variation of M60. This is definitely not in the catalogue. And I've seen somewhere else 3 other variations. I've got 2 of them, but I've never seen this one before. So yeah, don't think this is in the catalogue, or this. There's like several. This. So you see what I mean? There's like a few things in there that are not in the catalogue. Next, I'm going to go to the next bit of stuff that I downloaded. I downloaded the Tuda 1986 catalogue and the Royal Briley 2000 catalogues. Now these are the actual catalogues. So we'll look at the Tuda one first, and as you can see, this is the actual catalogue. It's not a photocopy or anything. So I've actually managed to scan it nicely in, and it looks really pristine. and you'll see a lot of cut glass. It's all tableware stuff, but it will help you fill in those holes in some of your patterns that you're looking at. I mean, that one looks a bit like John Walsh pattern, but yeah, and it's got all the shapes as well. I think you get the idea. And there's bowls, and yeah, it is all cut glass, I think, in Tudor. Then we've got Rob Briley, which is, this is from 2000, and this is a bit more, you can tell this is more expensive glass, I think, and it's a bit smarter. I mean, look at this. Yeah, that's not going to be cheap. Yeah, so this is definitely a different class of glass in here, more stylish. And some of the, if I scroll further down, the coloured glass as well. Everything in the Tudor one was all clear glass. So this used to be Stevens and Williams, but this is definitely, if you excuse my pun, a cut above some of the other makers. If I scroll right down to the bottom, you'll see there's some lovely, yeah, look at this. And this. Yeah, this is a cut above the other things in the catalogue. So, and you were still able to look. I mean, look at this. This is really nice cutting here. So yeah, so that's a really nice catalogue. And then the next one I've got is Stuart Crystal. Put it in here. So you've got the files that I loaded previously down here. These ones here. There's 4. You can see my name next to them, and then Stuart Crystal 1999 catalogue, and yeah, it's another smart one, which is the actual catalogue. The first few pages are black and white, and then it goes into colour. And yeah, I think this is after the Stourbridge factory closed. The way the decanters are done are different. So yeah, this has got their later patterns in it, and some of these are ones I've not seen anywhere. I've never seen any of these things. So yeah, there's some weird things in here that I've not seen before. I never knew that they did these, but clearly they did. Yeah, so that's quite interesting. A few different things. I mean, I've seen some of these clocks out and about. Didn't know that they were Stuart Crystal. And then the last one, so this is not, so I've got all of these catalogues that I'm showing you to date, or up till now, are all ones that I've borrowed from Basil Loveridge's glass restoration. Okay, so he's loaned me these. I've got more, so there will be more coming, and when I've given these back, I'll get a pile more. So there is more, but it's going to take me quite a long time to get through them all and get them all posted up here, but that's my objective. So there is another group here called Morano Animals. Yeah, look at discussion. Yeah, this is what it's about. Yeah, so if you're someone that's buying and selling stuff, it's a good place to go because they'll help you ID your stuff if you think it is. What is even better is in the files they've loaded all this, and recently, so a lot of these are about animals, but recently they've loaded a few like this J.I. Co. Symphony Colour Catalogue by Tamira. They don't know the dates, and let me show you, and this one here, let me show you this one, and you'll get an idea of what I'm talking about, what this makes this so good. So when you start looking through it, this looks a bit older than the ones, it looks either early 70s, late 60s, something like that, I think. This looks very early 70s, late 60s kind of font. But anyway, maybe even 50. I don't think it's that early. But anyway, if you start looking through it, you'll see a lot of the things that you'll see when you're out and about. Look at all these. Now they don't tell you what manufacturer is, but it's very clearly stating This is Venetian glass, so this is definitely Murano. Okay, it's not from Czech Republic, it's not from China, it's not from any of these other people that were making all this type of glass. So you can go in here and look at things that should definitely, this is a period catalogue of glass that's from Murano. So that's what makes it so nice. And look at all this. And I think this is a trade catalogue as well. So there's a funny bit in here because we see all those clowns, and yeah, they were making them back then as well. All the animals. I mean, I've seen these around with the distinctive bases, and more with the distinctive bases. You got there are things in here that you are going to see when you're out and about. Got these styles of things. So yeah, this is a really good resource, and so you need to go off and join this group. And I've never put anything on here. I put it on to learn. I joined this group to learn and just scroll through it from time to time to see what I'm looking at. There's also this one here, which is Barbini. So this is another. So with this one, you know who the manufacturer is, and it's not as good quality, but it is what it is. This is a black and white catalogue that's not Genius quality print now. It looks like it's got rubbed over the time, but yeah. And they don't know the year for this, but it's black and white. It probably means it's older. It's not as fancy looking as the other one, but it is showing you that a lot of these things were being made further back in time. So there's quite a few but there's, if you go back in here, look at all this. So it's down to you to get in there and dig into this and see what they've got, because there is a pile of stuff in here that's been put in previously. But yeah, this is the best one. I'm not sure if these two are exactly the same. This one's black and white, but yeah, recommend you join this group and have a look at the stuff. And also, you can use it to get familiar with the Morano Animals and look at what the moderators are saying about what people are putting up, so that you can learn about it yourself, and not be just saying, I think this is this, and just be scouting around in the dark all the time, like I frequently am when I'm walking around antique centres and poking my finger at things and saying, I think it's this. And especially when you see things with labels on, it doesn't get any better than that, does it? And those catalogues. So yeah, this is a good Facebook group to join. I hope you enjoyed that little look at what's there for you to download, play with as your own. The first three that we looked at are ones that I have permission to share and for people to use as they will. I presume it's not for commercial purposes, just you can download them, reload them to something else, whatever. I'm happy for you to do that. Basil gave me permission to do all this and share them, so that's it. The other one, the Murano stuff, is not mine. You can go on there and download it, but I don't think you can really use it for other purposes. I'm just trying to promote it out there, that this is a really good resource, and yeah, download it and use it. Also, you do need to join that. Well, you need to join all those groups, because I think they're all private groups. So you need to join them, go into the file section and download those pieces of information. So yeah, this is what it's about: sharing, caring, getting more people involved in the antique glass collecting and stuff. So so with that said, there were 4 Facebook groups. I will give you links to those in the description below. And what else will I do? Yes, nothing. Please just remember to like and subscribe. And yeah, because it helps promote this channel, get more people involved in glass collecting, because that's what I want to do. So Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Good night.